Hi guys, this video is about part 3 and the topic is sports. Part 3 is called two-way discussion. In part 3, you will receive a lot of in-depth questions about your opinion. The topic is similar to part 2, meaning that if you talk about sports in part 2, you also talk about sports in part 3. Let's see how the questions in part 3 look like. Do you think sport is important? People say sports stars make too much money. What do you think? Is there a difference between exercise that boys like and exercise that girls usually enjoy? How does exercise affect people? Did people exercise more before? Will people exercise more in the future? If you could master a sport, what would you choose? In part 3, when you receive your questions, you should answer the questions directly. You should also use the correct tense. And you should also paraphrase the examiner. Also, if you don't understand the examiner, ask him or her to repeat the question. You can say, "Can you repeat the question?" Please repeat the question. I'm sorry, can you repeat? Did you notice my intonation? When I ask the question, my voice raises at the end. Can you repeat? Let's continue. I'm sorry, can you say that again? Can you say that again? I'm sorry? Let's move on. If you need time to think, use time fillers. Time fillers are phrases like this. Well, let's see. Or well, let me see. You use these phrases at the beginning of your answers. When you think, say these phrases. Don't just be silent. You can also say, "That's a good question." "That's an interesting question." Or, "That's a very difficult question." You can say, "That's a tricky one." Or, "To be honest." Or you can simply repeat the question. Let's look at a model response using the time fillers. Do you think sport is important? Well, let me see. I think yes, because playing sports improves our health. In areas like team sports, team spirit is also promoted, so I suppose it's very important. What if you don't have any idea how to answer? Probably the time fillers don't help, but try to answer. You can express some lack of opinion, like, I'm afraid I'm not very keen on. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that topic, but, and then attempt an answer. I haven't really thought about that, but I'm sorry, I'm completely unfamiliar with that topic. That last sentence is the last resort if you have no idea at all. Use the sentence, but try not to do this. Try to say anything that comes to your mind, because the examiner doesn't look at your ideas. He or she wants you to speak English, anything, so that they can address your score. Let's look at a model response. People say sports stars make too much money. What do you think? Here, I don't really have much of an idea, but I want to buy my time and try to answer something. Well, that's a difficult question. To be honest, I'm not familiar with this topic since I don't know how much sports stars make. But, well, I guess if people say so, there must be some reasons. Let me see. I think it's fair that sports stars make a lot of money if they perform outstandingly. Not many people can run that fast or be that strong, so I attempt an answer. Always try to say something and don't give up. Okay, let's practice.